Greetings everyone, welcome aboard. Happy Tuesday to you guys. It's March 8th, 2011, a Tuesday morning here in the live trade room. Here's your recap. Another day without news this morning, a Tuesday morning. Now yesterday, hit our gold yesterday, no news yesterday, right? This morning though, had a much different environment today. We had a lot of patterns right away, but they were higher risk patterns, so we stayed away from them. They all ended up to be winning trades, right? But we were on the sidelines, so we were frustrated that we couldn't get into those winning trades. So high risk early this morning. Another day without news, which meant we had to be patient and wait for the market to start moving. So we got started by seeing all of these, again, these high risk patterns. But eventually those high risk patterns turned into low risk patterns, right? And we got some winning trades out of it today. So we had to be patient. With no news this morning, we were waiting for a catalyst, right? People love to trade around the news, so this morning, without any news, we had to really be patient and wait for that catalyst. We had a really strong heads up, though, the dollar, right? The dollar index was rising this morning, right? We broke the dollar index downward trend line. That was posted on the blog this morning, Morning Prep, so check out the blog, Morning Prep. It was right there this morning. So dollar was rising, which means we're looking for selling opportunities on gold, crude, euro, Russell, right? Whatever market you want to trade. Dollar rises, I'm looking to sell the crude. All right, dollar drops, I'm looking to buy the crude, right? Pretty simple. So with the dollar rising, I'm looking for short trades. We had the crude oil right at the top of the wedge this morning. We sold the crude, right? Sold the highs in the crude before 9:30. And then after 9:30, we had made it all the way down to the lows of the wedge. And what do you think we did? That's right, we bought the lows of the wedge and we brought it right back up. Now it was amazing. It was almost like a light switch got turned off. After 10 o'clock this morning, the markets went very quiet, very sluggish. ATR begins to drop. Okay, now again, we didn't have any news this morning. Okay, so we really didn't have anything to be waiting for. We waited around till 11:30. By 11:30, the crude was chopping around the 105 area. Remember how nasty that 105 area on crude was? Well, that's where the end of the morning had us on crude. So we stayed away from the last couple trades on crude because they were too high risk. Obviously, very slow speed. ATR was dropping. And we ended up right in the middle of that wedge. So we sold the highs on crude before 9:30. Ended up down at the lows after 9:30. Bought those lows. And by 10 o'clock, we were right in the middle of that range. And our exact words were, you've hit your goal, right? We hit our goal at 9:50 this morning. Fast track goal got hit. Advanced method goal got hit. And we're giving you guys the exact entries, stops, and targets. So everybody this morning made money with us, right? Everybody had a chance to make money with us this morning. If you didn't make money with us, right, come back tomorrow morning, ask questions. I'll show you guys how to trade along with us as a guest or a member with our fast track and our advanced method. So very sloppy after 10 o'clock. We sat on hands. We took a couple trades on gold here late in the morning. Scratches for the advanced method. They were losses for the fast track, but we were already on the demo. So congratulations today, guys. Another day hitting your profit goal. That's day number 7 in a row. We started off at the end of February, and now here, the 8th day of March, we've hit our goal every single day of the month of March. All right, guys. Now, the dollar gave us a heads up this morning, and we'll take a look at that dollar here in just a moment. But first, though, let's see what trades we took. Let's see how we did this morning. Now, up top here, guys, up top here, we've got your advanced trades, right? Here's your advancement of the trades. You can see 2, 4, 6, 7 advanced trades. We had all crude here until, again, 9:50, right? We hit our goal at 9:50, and then we stayed very cautious. We saw 2 more trades on gold, but you can see both of those trades got us our first target, and then took us out for our stop for a scratch. So on the advanced method, 158 ticks, 1580, and again that means $3,000 this week for the advanced method. You can see we've done over $1,000 every day this month in the advanced method. We've got $10,000 for the month so far on the advanced, right? $3,000 for the week so far on the advanced. And then the fast track method, you can see here, right? Every day this month so far, we've hit our goal in the fast track. 30 ticks is our goal in the fast track. Now, we had a high risk trade at 9:03, right? I took that one on the advanced method, but didn't take it for the fast track. It was a winner, but didn't put it on here, obviously, towards our goal because it was a high risk trade. And you can see down bottom here, we also had some high risk trades on gold. We actually had 2 losses on crude here. I didn't put them down there, though I should have. Now tomorrow, I'm going to be redoing this structure. Tomorrow what I'll do is I'll separate the high risk fast tracks from the low risk fast tracks. That way tomorrow on this video, you'll be able to see what the low risk ones were, how those did, and how the higher risk trades did. We hit our goal on the fast track here, 30 ticks at 950, and then we sat on hands, right? Moved to a demo account, 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock on Crude, and of course we took those trades. 2 losses there at the end of the morning, but again, we were already in the demo account, so hit our goal at 30 ticks, move to a demo, right? Lock up all that money and head to the bank. So we got profit goals across the board today on the fast track and the advanced method. $2,000 this month so far we've made in the fast track. So if you're in a 2-week trial with us, I'm going to give you 30 ticks a day. That's $3,000 in a 2-week trial you're going to make on the fast track, right? That'll get you almost or all the way towards your advanced course membership. 75,000 and change here for the year so far, guys. We've had a great month so far, and we're going to keep it going here. We'll keep you guys posted the rest of the month. Now here's that dollar index. Now remember I said the dollar gave me a heads up today? Yep, it definitely did. Here's my dollar, right? Got that strong trend line. And what do we notice here on the dollar, right? We've broken above that trend line. We're rising. Now this was kind of easy, right? This was, I'll admit, this was easy. We saw 77 even, right? 77 even overhead. And naturally, we're going to expect the dollar to go right to that 77 even. So here's what we said. We said if the dollar goes to 77 even, it's going to start dropping now. So the idea was that I had this amount of room here, right? Between the 76, 760 and the 77, right? I had all this room for the dollar to rise, which meant I had all that room for the crude to drop. Make sense? So my goal was to be selling until the dollar hit 77 and then look to be buying once the dollar bounced off and dropped off 77. Now what actually happened today was we got a chance to do that exact thing, but it ended up chopping around here, and we really didn't get very much late morning moves once the dollar began to drop now. All right, guys? So we got plenty of selling opportunities. The dollar was rising. We did get a chance to buy on Crude when the dollar began to fall, but we didn't get much after that because the dollar went sideways and got pretty slow there after 10 o'clock this morning. Let's take a look. Here's my Crude chart. Now we did all the trading on Crude today. We had 2 trades on gold late in the morning, but we were very aware of the fact that after 10 o'clock the personality literally went into the crapper. It was almost like night and day. It was after 10 o'clock, everything slowed down, and we knew right then we had already hit our goal in the fast track. We had already hit our goal in the advanced method. We knew right then it's time to be careful now after 10 o'clock. We took a couple trades on gold. There were some small losses. Actually, there were scratches on gold. So we'll focus here on the Crude. Now the Crude, as you can see, there's my wedge, right? There's my wedge. Now remember, where was that dollar? The dollar was rising. The dollar was rising, and where do you see me here on the Crude? I'm at the top of the wedge. So this is what I was talking about, right? We saw the highs of the Crude, dollars rising. I'm looking at this going, boy, we've got to be fools not to sell these highs, and that's exactly what we did here, guys. We sold the highs of the wedge. Got down below the 104. We bought the lows coming right back up when the dollar began to fall. Right? So we planned this thing out perfectly. We talked about it ahead of time this morning on morning prep, and we executed our plan with confidence by waiting for the price to come to us. Here's my 13 range chart. Okay, here's a 13 range chart. Perfect for day traders, right? Love this chart time frame. Now here is, right, that wedge. Right? Here's that wedge. See that? Now this will look a little bit different here on this chart because it's a much faster time frame, but there's your price wedge. And now we drew, right, there's one low, there's 2 lows. We use these 2 lows to draw a trend line right here as well. So the price wedge is the most important thing to remember. And then of course at about 8:30 we drew this trend line, and that trend line later came into play to give me an entry for it to sell off the highs here. Let's take a look. We begin, right, here's my 8 a.m. right here. Now, I was really disappointed in myself on this one. I'll be honest on this one, guys. I was literally 10 seconds from getting into this trade for the first trade of the day.